Hey, seniors, just going through a few things from last week and then also starting some new week. Last week, we talked a little bit about Tocqueville and how he thought that Americans pretty much wanted the government to stay out of things until they needed them. And obviously, you guys answered some questions here. And that's kind of the way it is. You know, you look at it even during this COVID-19 is they wanted the government to really get involved, but now all of a sudden they're kind of saying that the government's uh, kind of taken away from their civil rights. So they want the governments to do things, but they also want it to be controlled as well. And then the other thing is civil discourse, actually being able to discuss things and make sure that you have rational discussions to make good decisions and what it's like today. And obviously, we don't have the best civil discourse right now in our society and in the United States. You guys did a good job answering those questions. Now, the start of Unit 6, obviously, we've been on it for a while, but also week 3. This is actually week 5, but the previous 2 weeks we did financial literacy. And what the first portion is you're going to watch this introductory video, and then you're going to read what additional constitutional changes might Americans debate. Well, you think about it, what things do you think that the Constitution would need to be changed in the future? Would it be gun rights? Would it be immigration? What are some other things? You know, would it be campaign finance? Would it be the death penalty? Would it be abortion? All of those type of things might be something in the future that would be debated. When you go through that and you read through it, then go ahead and just answer these questions. Some of the questions are, how can Americans change the Constitution? And we should know that. And if you don't, you can obviously look that up. What do you think is most likely? What do you think is the most likely change to the Constitution? Again, this is your opinion. What do you think in the future that they'll change the Constitution? What amendments might happen? Oh no, that could happen up here too. And then it says, what amendments would you like to see added? Okay, 2 different questions on that. Then the next thing talks about how important literacy is to democracy. So in other words, if you don't have an educated electorate, people that are voting, will they be able to make good decisions, or will they be swayed by someone that just has a great personality? So read through this and then also go through this little video clip as far as YouTube video, and then you're going to answer just a few questions about literacy and the effectiveness of a democracy when the electorate, the people that are voting, are not or are literate. Then when you're done with this, it's a little bit different, but I want you to take a look at this little subway picture. And this is nothing right or wrong you could do, but I just want you to look at all the details. And then down here, what do you notice about this subway picture? And don't just write one thing, write a few things that you notice about the subway picture in the big picture, so to speak. Looks like everybody's got everything in. So we're doing really good there. Everybody's been doing a nice job getting everything in. And I know it's not easy because you're weeks away from graduation and you're thinking about things like that, but just keep on doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job. I hope everything's going well for you seniors, and we will see you later. Bye.